There we are. Okay. So once again, we'll be jumping into Ascension 17 on the... This time we got past the first boss, so we have 4 options here. Got 100 gold, 250 gold, or a random rare card. The randomness of the rare card isn't super great, because then you can't really pick anything that can up with any potential. We do have an early shop over here, so we could go these battles, early shop, rest point, and to elite if we go strong, or we go this way, get a second shop even. Then again, elite if we feel like we can, otherwise rest, and we could have completely avoid elites. Okay, so that's pretty good. A lot of options there. Take the damage, take the 250. I'll bring him down to 8. Take 1 damage here. Unfortunately, we only got 1 attack card there when we could have full attack, but now we got a block again here. And you can get the damage through because he had 9 defense. Got some damage in there. Okay, so unfortunately, once again, not enough attack cards on the turns he's not attacking. We have lethal here though, I think. Not quite actually. Unfortunate. Okay, so we are taking 11 damage. Now we have... Let's get a piercing wail here. Go point to the piercing wail here, so we have all 3 of our energy for attacking. He's also just getting himself his buff. There we go. Got a full block. And we should have lethal next turn, as long as we have multiple attack cards. Yes, we do. There we go. Let's take the cloak and dagger. I like to try to go for the builds if I can. Could grab a apotheosis again. That's always nice. Singing bowl. This will be good, especially for later game if we have like a deck that we really like. Keeping our max HP. Let's see, we can afford this, but not this. We can remove a card, buy this, and maybe get Endless Agony. No, we cannot. But our strike. Alright, so we full block at least. We'll not bother using the Shiv because it wouldn't have damaged them anyways. Piercing Whale. Now, just double attack this guy and take no damage. Now we just double attack this guy for lethal. Oh, let's grab this accuracy. That'll help us, especially if we want to get a... let's take the 50-50 shot here. Gain the gold. Let's take the shot. Uh-oh. Start each combat with 1 week. That's not great. But, make it through, let's rest. Don't think we're ready for an elite just yet. So we'll go this way. Don't really have much gold, but we might have an opportunity to get some here. So weaken you. Survivor. And we'll get this just because now they're more damage than their cards. Let's piercing whale these two. And now we can full block with that. Get some more damage out with that. They're both attacking here, but unfortunately, once again, we put all defenses on what should be an opening turn. Now we really want to get actually this guy killed here, so let's Cloak and Dagger. Shiv. Block some more. We're taking some good damage here, unfortunately. Double attack there, lower your damage output, and then block as much as you can. Let's actually just take the max HP here. Now at least we have that option. Okay. Okay, we stopped ourselves from taking damage there that we are going to get debuff still. Can't even take him out, unfortunately. These weaks are really gonna compound. We gotta take that guy out real quick. Okay, so at least we can get rid of the weaks. We'll block what we can here. Slow this guy down a little more. Oh, that's it. That was lethal for us. That, starting as weak really hurt us then. That has combat there. Okay, well we have these two options now. Which are these two options you get? You don't make it to the first boss. We could... 1, 2... 2... It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Let's take a chance. If we get lucky, and we don't run into any other combats, or any combats in these question marks. Then we get some free battles here. Let's take Dagger Throw. Explosion neutralize. Second neutralize there. We could grab a second neutralize here. Let's do that. Dagger Spray would be nice. Concentration, there's both known entities. Not one to say clumsy. Alright. Unfortunately. Okay, so unfortunately we had a battle here. So it's possible we don't even get a single battle. Here. Do we have any shops up here? We do. We have this shop here. Let's take this. Oh, then we get to remove a card from our deck, and we'll just do that. There we got. That works out. Now instead of taking this guy, oh wait, we only have one battle left here. And we don't need the shop anymore because we no longer have the card to remove. So we can go for this elite here. Then we can go up through here. depending on how we're feeling that way. Okay, let's do that. We essentially get this free elite battle. Blood Vial's very nice. Let's take a die. Nice group damaging card. There we go. See what our deck has so far. So we've already grabbed a good amount of cards here. We have 2 of these neutralizes with a heal hook, which is a decent combo, and then we have die for groups, and we have dagger throw, which is the 1-cost decent damage card. So let's skip this. We could go. We have almost full HP here, and we'll get closer to full HP when we start. Let's actually take this battle now that we have full HP, and we have die, which is good for these guys. That's an immediate good start right there. Now it only can only use that once, but block. We're almost full blocking with that. I want to take this guy out at the back first, so we'll just card there. Take the 2 damage. Now we'll continue working on the guy in the back here. Let's just... Yep, we have lethal on him here with this. And now we're only taking 10 instead of 20 damage, which is removing more damage than just 1 defend would have. Now we've got to work on cycling our damage between these 2. 2 left. Don't need to use heal hook, neither of them are weakened. Block half the damage and attack. This time we'll full block and get our 6 damage in. And we should have lethal on this guy next turn. Now we don't really have any other choice but to block and attack there. He's not attacking, so we don't need to bother blocking. And we have lethal. Ooh, Kunai's gonna be very good, especially if we can get a dagger deck built up. Kunai becomes very strong. Not quite as good as the throwing star, but it's very nice. Take flying knee, can help with. Paper crane will be very good. Makes weak less effective against us. Oh, makes our weak more effective. There we go. We got a +1 to our dex from the guy there. We'll definitely go with neutralize here into heal hook to get a draw and energy. Then we'll die. Also activates our kunai. And we'll flying knee. Block for 7. That's our turn. Dagger throw. Get rid of our one of our strikes, because then we can just strike you and block you. Actually, we should have got rid of rumor defense, but that's fine. Now we just double strike. Get rid of the slime. Got it. Nice heal hook. Lethal. see here. We could get outmaneuver. It would be nice for more energy to get more chances to activate kunai with 3 attacks in a turn. But let's skip instead. Get a good flow going through our deck. Let's rest. And let's take this event. If this event is something good. Oh. Die would be fantastic here. But we don't have it. Die does 13 damage. So if we lower that guy, go this way. Die kills the guy in the back. And now block for 7. Now we should have pretty easy lethal on both of these guys. There we go. Field Chaos is always nice. Slice is good again because it's a free card to play to help with kunai. Only missing 11 HP, and if we need to use these potions, we can. So let's go for this combat as well here. This will help us immediately get a kunai point. It doesn't super help us in this battle, but it's good early damage. Finally, dagger throw, and we'll discard Heal Hook here because these do more damage. Neutralize, strike. We're blocking for 8, which could not quite full block because he'll get a buff, but discard for now. Strike, flying, strike. Now we will block for 12 here because we have lethal on him next turn. Demise current. We don't have heavy lethal, but at least we can weaken him and block fully. Now we should definitely have lethal. Tough Bandage is very good, especially if we can get some discards going. Endless Agony could be really good with our kunai as well. Let's grab that. Here, die would just wipe the board. But we have no cards to draw here, unfortunately. Let's just see what we can do defense-wise. So, let's go after these Pirate guys that's attacking. There's die. That was a lucky pull. And let's skip this. Nightmare would be okay. We could use it on an Endless Agony, actually. But it costs 3 energy, and if we had other cards that are like make a card cost 0, that'd be really good. Let's skip this for now. Don't want that potion. Let's heal here for the final battle against this guy. Alright, so this is a pretty decent opening hand here. We got that. Got a dagger throw. Also have to defend. And we can do 3 more strikes here, which is good. We'll do that and last strike just to get 2 kunais up immediately. Alright, so we unfortunately was single block card. Let's just lower your damage by 4, take 3, and we'll just end turn here. Let's get block. Start a strike. Then block. Oh, block. Okay, back. We'll block that attack, which is good. Weaken. Dagger throw. We're at Endless Agonies, which is nice. Let's actually discard one of our Endless Agonies here. Strike, 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 strike. That gets us another dexterity. And we should be able to transform him here anyways. And we'll attack one more time just for the goodbye buff. Alright, so we're gonna block here, neutralize and heel hook. Block again. Flying knee. And our turn there. Have a bonus energy this turn. Survivor. Discard Endless Agony. And then attack for 16, take 2. We can block for 22 here. Get another attack in. Triple strike. We have now a 7 dexterity, so our block's getting pretty strong. We do 36. We can block 24. This block exactly 36. All right. There we go. Block, neutralize, heel kick, and I was hoping to pull another there, but instead, upper dexterity, take 1. Now let's block. Neutralize to lowers damage. And we're still full blocking, but we'll end turn there. So we're going to kill him at this point before we can transform him again. So now we'll just look at how much damage he's doing. He's doing 20. We can easily block that with just that card. And there we go. He's 2 or 3 attacks here. We neutralize, and this agony. Dagger, and discard an endless agony. Attack again, and now we have kind of maxed out how much our 1 block will do. 2 perfect block. Now we finish him off. Perfect. Let's see here. We could get burst. Burst could help, especially if we combine burst with like survivor. We get 2 discards, which helps with this, and we get twice as much block out of it. The endless agony keeps cycling through our deck. Cards to discard. So yeah, let's go for burst. It's got a decent amount of versatility in it. Boss and elites, we get extra energy at the start of our turns. We get extra energy at the start of our turns, but all enemies have +1 strength. We get extra energy at the start of our turn, but we can no longer smith at rest sites. not being able to smith at rest sites hurts quite a bit, because that... let's take the Slave Scholar. It's just great bonus for bosses and elites. Okay. Now we have a decent amount of gold here. Let's see if we can hit up a couple shops. Got an early shop there we can get. Then we potentially get this elite, this shop. Then kind of go this way. And potentially avoid elites we do, or try to hit up elites or even one for another shop. We have a lot of options after that point, so we'll take that route. Okay, so this guy we're going to want to minimize how much skills we use, unfortunately. Let's dagger throw, and we'll discard this. Flying knee for next turn. Strike. Already discarded NSA, but we want to get more of those in our deck to pull them more often. We'll triple attack here just to get our kunai up. Ouchie. Yeah, no others. Unfortunately, we pulled burst with no other skills. Let's die. Let's try this. I don't know if this will work. Let's give it a try. There we go. Yo hook. Break. Okay, we're only taking 4 damage now. That was a pretty good improvement. Taking 2 damage here. Okay. Strike. Flying knee. Survivor. Strike. We almost have lethal on him. He's doing 18 damage here. We're taking block 14. We take 4. Let's take a cloak and dagger actually. That will work really well with our kunai and our... yeah, just our kunai pretty much. Our blocks going up. Okay, so we can first do cloak and dagger. 2 shivs. Flying knee. You can go Eligna's Agony. Enter from there. Triple attack and then block if we can. Get rid of one of his things. Die. Strike. And once again block what we can. Let's toss out this regular strike. 2 left here. Let's flying knee. That'll get us another kunai. And then we can survivor. Get us block and then block on top of that. First, our cloak and dagger. There we go. Almost had lethal there, not quite. We'll take 11 here. But now we have... don't have lethal yet. And 15. Yes, we have. Not have lethal. Okay, so he's doing 22 damage here. We can block 16. Okay. What if we do this first? Now we're blocking 18. Oh, that leaves right. That works. Sneaky Strike works. We do want more discard cards. Take that. This will also help us discard more. And disc. Oh yeah, we can afford both. So let's collect Brain Spoon for sure. Get our Blade Dance. A Strike. Dexterity, Regal Pillow, and leave. Now we need to heal, so we'll probably just go for this rest point. I hope neither of these two are combats. Heal here. Probably go up this way. Heal here, choose with 20 cards to add to our deck. Let's heal. You need the HP quite a bit. Let's see, initially I was gonna say go this way. Go this way, we got another question mark, then a rest. And combat, question mark. Chest, question mark. And those are always true. Or we get double rest point. Rest. Take the question mark. Last time is kind of... Though we're about to hit a shop, so we can lose 6 HP and then get 50 gold. And then we can rest to heal that back up. We heal extra now because of our Regal Pillow. Okay. Flying Knee. Cloak and Dagger. Give us a Shiv. And a Strike. Not the greatest first turn there. Let's die. Oh, and we discarded that instead. Unfortunately, apparently this discard does not count toward our Tough Bandage discards. That's good to know. Deal 3 damage with that. Then we'll just end turn here because he's about to put the debuff on us. Let's just block what we can here. First, our Blade Dance. And that's a lot of attacks out there to buff our blocking. Another buff to our block. Can we get 3 attacks here? We cannot. Cloak and Dagger first. Attack. 1-0. And get 3 attacks with that. There we are. Die again. Blade Dance. We attacked as much as we could there. He's doing 8 times 3. That is lethal, unfortunately. We did not pull any blocks, so that is the end for us here. Unfortunate end, but that's the way she goes. To get past the first boss this time, so we have all these options. So this one still came up. Question is, can we take advantage of that again? If we get lucky, we could potentially get 2 elites. That. Let's try that. See how it goes. This first combat's a guarantee. Now this is where the luck starts to come in. We'll take a slice. Who's our boss, actually? We have Hexaghost. Yeah, so slice was a good call for that one. Do we have a shop? We have a shop coming up. Let's take the gold. Unfortunately, did get a combat here. Means we're only going to be able to, at most, 1 elite free, and that is if this here is not a combat. Let's remove a defend actually this time. Upgrade 2 random cards. Ooh, we got our slice upgraded at least. Let's smith our neutralize here. Take our free elite battle. Got kunai again. Let's take after image. That will blend well with kunai. And we definitely want to try to build up a dip deck again. Which just kind of max well with lots of kind of things Sign can do. Letter opener. Go for this elite here. It's a little greedy, but let's try for it. Okay, we're full blocking here, but got this 5 damage off. There, we'll toss that. Strike. Strike. He's not attacking this turn anyways. Strike, strike for free. Then we will strike, strike, and block as much as we can there, which is full block. Dagger throw. Discard that. Strike, strike. Oh, we're out of energy now. We take 12. So we should have lethal this turn. There we are. Horn Cleat is very nice. 14 block round 2. Turn 2, I believe. Yep. A 0 cost skill's good for letter opener to pair with here. Let's smith our arrow. This makes it innate, which is good. But it's a little bit of a waste if we pull the card. We have a chance to pull the card first turn anyways. Whereas this is like guaranteed every time it's gonna be worth. Let's do a dagger throw. Get more damage on that guy, which will help us with Hexaghost here. Let's take this combat. We need some good cards here. Attack twice here. Gives us our kunai boost. And we'll block for half. This turn, they're full blocking immediately anyways. We can discard that. Got the... we definitely want to take Cloak and Dagger here. Block, strike, strike, strike. Paired. That one. And if we actually defend here, we will kill that guy. Anyways. In this turn, we attacked by this guy, we're vulnerable, but we have the immediate 14 there, and we'll get more by playing these 2 cards. Now we have lethal. Regain potions, very nice. Definitely take a Blade Dance here. Let's hit this shop up, see if we can find anything useful. Nothing immediately jumps out. I could take, if we could afford turnip, I definitely would have bought it. Not being able to become frail is very nice. Otherwise, we can take just for blocking future curses. Let's do that. Now rest here. Let's see if we can take on Hexaghost. Definitely do that. There we are. And that. Try again. This actually pairs really well with Hexaghost because second turn is the first turn we attack, and it's when we get our armor. So we're not quite blocking enough here, but could simply block that. We'll attack. 2 cards. Unfortunately, we can't afford a third attack here. Blade Dance is an automatic kunai activation. Then we can block with that. We can use Survivor to get rid of our burn. And we can't quite get another kunai activation there, but we full block at least. Once again, Blade Dance. See, the smaller deck really helps pulling cards we were like often here. Triple attack here. He's doing 16 damage. So let's draw a card here to defend. We'll get rid of a regular strike. Get the free slice. Paired. And we want to be able to full block this. So we'll get rid of our strike here. That we can double block. And still do 5 damage with our arrow. Now Cloak and Dagger alone will block this guy. This is his big attack here. Luckily we pulled neutralize the turn, so now it's doing significantly less damage. Don't need to start the game yet. Taking some damage here though. We are lacking in our damage still. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Dagger. Just barely managed to full block that turn. hopefully be able to get lethal soon. There we are. Now we can double block. And we should have lethal next turn. There it is. Alchemize is very nice. Burst can be very good, especially with cards like Blade Dance and Cloak and Dagger. Though I can't say no to a free potion every game, basically. We have Strike upgraded already. I was tempted by Pandora's Box, though. Good Black Star, and then just try to really go for elites. And that can really make elites much more than in this second turn here. So now we kind of want to go for as many elites as possible. So we got 2 on that path. We have 2 on that path. We have 2. So I would say 2 is the best we're going to do. Let's see which. Yes, we probably want to go for this one and this one, because we have a rest point in between them, as well as a chest and a question mark. We won't have to potentially lose health at battles. All the other ones have. So, go for that one. We don't hit a shop up on this route, but we can make money and then maybe get a shop in Ether. Let's see here. Let's drink this just because I know I have the Alchemize, and I'll most likely pull it during this. We didn't quite full block, but we're only taking 3 damage here, which is bad. There's the Alchemize. Liquid Memory. Okay. Let's Cloak and Dagger, and then there we go. Did full block this time. Glad I went for this one immediately, because now they're trying to leave. Take them out. Now we can focus on this one here. We have 1 energy left, so we'll get rid of our defense. They're doing. Let's just full block that. Now they're trying to leave, so we just want to go as much damage here as possible. And hopefully we can get lethal next turn if we pull our Blade Dance, Strike, and Slicer. That would be perfect. Blade Dance, Strike, and Slice. There we go. Energy there. Catalysts. Not great because we don't have a Blur. Could be very nice, especially with our Kunai and how we can get a decent amount of block in single turns. Let's pick up a Blur. Actually, that would be too bad to add to our deck. Fortunately, it's going to be terrible for this one. Let's activate this. Get that one immediately going. Damage as we can here. This guy's a little bit of a counter to us. They start hurting us here. Slice. Not. Blur. And a survivor here. 26, we're blocking for 25, so damage there at least. Now they're debuffing us again. You know, dagger throw. Looks like we got lethal here. Not quite actually. Oh, now we do. There we go. Okay, that did not go as bad as I thought it was going to. Quick Slash is nice. 8 damage, draw a card. Drawing's always very good. But we don't want to get, again, too big of a dex. We want to be able to loop through pretty well. Let's see what we've got coming up. We have another combat, question mark, so that's guaranteed damage there, and we don't deal with that right. Let's take out this guy in the front first, because this guy essentially has 68 though. We should push the guy in the back because they'll just keep getting more block, and the longer we leave him, the harder he's gonna be to take care of. Let's get rid of that. Let's liquidalize and let's use it on this. There we go. Alchemize. 5-3 weak. That won't work on either of these guys. Release full blocking this first turn here. Let's do that just so that get both of these. So we can't get both of these too. Let's blur block. Not quite full block. Alright, taking 12 damage here. Now we should actually start hurting this guy. Let's lower that guy's damage output. Kill this guy. Robbler, but unfortunately... Oh, we're blocking anyways. There, now that we took care of that other guy, we just gotta worry about blocking 10 damage every other turn. And with a single defense card doing 11, it wouldn't be too hard. A weak potion. Let's get rid of a weak potion. Why not? Okay. Backstab. Let's not take me. Backstab. I do like backstab card under a lot of circumstances, especially because it's a zero cost attack first turn to help us get kunai up potentially. Yeah, you know what? Let's take it. Convince myself. Let's just heal here. We'll take the heal because we're going this elite. These guys can be very deadly. Okay, let's think about this. Make a potion. Let's make this guy in the front here weak. Make this guy in the back here weak. Backstab this guy. play dance there. Let's flash him as well. Oh no, okay. As much as I'd love to use after image here, we have 26 damage here. Did I calculate that right? 19, 7, 26 damage coming in. At least block some of it. Let's liquid bronze and survivor. I have to grab the other card next time round. Strike, strike. Took one of them out at least. Let's get rid of our non-upgraded strike. Cloak and dagger for the block. Strike and strike. Now alchemize 20 damage in our pocket if we need it. Can't get our 3 strikes off here. And get a blur and a defend. Also get us our 5 damage out. Which is actually full block and bringing some over the next turn. Trying to pick up some wounds here, but that's fine. We can discard them. I should have actually done the opposite of those two, but that's fine. 17, we have 18. That is almost lethal. Oh, doing 7. I don't know where I got 17 from. Or maybe he had 17 now. Block? I don't know. Losing my mind. These between 7, we have 11. Get the buff. Block 9. There's this finally. This. Lethal. Ooh, lizard tail is very nice. Take the pair. The heal. And I think... Yep. Alright, you definitely want to rest here. You have 20 damage and 2 dexterity right off the bat here. That's definitely hard from our deck. And no curses to... so let's actually like... Fossilized Helix, first time... Prevent the first time you would lose HP in combat. That's very nice. Good. I think we do want to hit up this elite just because the Black Star really pushes us in wanting to take those risks. This is a rough opening hand line up here. Okay, let's drink our potion. Bibs. 4. Kill you with that. Backstab. Div. Dagger throw to finish you off. Now, get rid of our strike here. He's doing... Let's do this just so we can do that and get another eye up. We're gonna block this part of that damage anyways. Now, hospital hero attack. We could pull the neutralize. Let's take a chance. We did not alchemize. Lower your attack. Slice. Slice. Block. Build it up to the next turn. 25. We carried over 8 block there. Not bad at all. Just did as much damage as we could to that guy. Take the 5. energy. Alright, let's draw a card here. Draw another card. Let's get rid of this basic strike. Block. Drink this. We didn't need to drink that. That was my mistake. 31. Okay, we're blocking all but 8. We can use Dagger Strike. We need to get you out of there because as long as you're around, we'll make this guy continue to do attacks. Gonna hurt quite a bit. Okay. Alright. We do still have our lizard tail, which may end up being used here because this is looking a little bit scary. Somehow still alive. Okay, 12. Hopefully we can get lethal on this guy this turn. And we can get through this without needing to use our lizard tail. There we go, just barely made it with 1 HP remaining. And we get 2 relics for our troubles. Now we have to do this fight perfectly. Oh no, this guy is not an easy fight to get 0 damage on. Okay, we at least had good amount of energy here. Good amount of block for that first turn. Definitely want this up. Let's get rid of our strike. Neutralize. Strike. Unfortunately, we did not pull what we needed, and he's going to kill us here. First hit will be negated by buffer. Second hit will kill us, and then we'll take 6 damage. Alchemize. That's 20 damage right there. Plus 9. So if we just pop that. There we go. 20 damage plus 9. There we go. This, that, there we go. Eviscerate could be good for us. 1 less for our discard at this turn. We don't have a whole lot of discard. We have 2 cards to discard. We have Dagger Throat. We have Fiber. Let's just skip this then. Okay. Lowest HP. Guy in the middle. Let's this here. We got our upgraded blade dance. Discard our regular defend here. And our Bane. Oh yeah, this strike will kill this guy, so we'll take him out. And go full blocking already after that. Actually, let's protect our buffer more. The other strike. Block. Try to keep that strong defense going. So that guy, 49, this guy's the next weakest. 21, we're actually not full blocking here. Gonna waste our buffer on 1 damage. Basic strike. Okay, so now we're taking full damage. We have 1 side to deal with. Okay, block at least. I'm carrying over. Dagger, we're full blocking again. Damage out there. And more damage with our letter open. There we go. Cards could be useful, but again, kind of want to the core cards we have here quite a bit. Getting rid of these would be nice. Do that. And we definitely heal here. Okay. Exactly. Upgrade these cards. That free. Let's see what the round him immediately. And that's all we can do really, because we need to activate that early. Get lethal on him soon, and then it'll just be a 1. There we go. We're gonna block this 24 damage at least with our Helix fossil. End our turn here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we pull. Defend, we'll get rid of the dazed. Let's weaken you for 3 turns. And take 1 damage again. Slice, quick strike. Haired pulls us, get rid of that. Broken dagger, another sieve, and a survivor. Gives us 5 more damage, but we'll block it here. He's not attacking here, so we just full attack. $24 damage here. And we'll block 13. Oh, right, our counter activated. And it's to finish him off. Okay, going against this group here. Doesn't really help all that stuff, so we'll just maybe another blur with. Let's heal again. Under this. After image in our first turn is very nice. Backstab, neutralize, and slice you. Then pull some block into our next turn. That's a dagger throw. And keep this block going. And get some 5 damage out on everybody. Right, he slowly buffs them over time. I forgot. Okay. And 0 attacks so far. We're going to get 3 attacks, but only with Cloak and Dagger, so we'll do Cloak and Dagger first. Oops. Let's drink our energy here. Draw a card. And Survivor. Block. Again. Double carry over, though pretty much was barely blocking here anyways. So we will take 32 damage here. Block the 24. Actually, we have... Let's see. Let's use this on Blade Dance. Wasn't quite enough. Miscalculated there. Take it to 32. At least eliminate that guy. Strike. Block over for next turn. Counter went off. We got our 52 damage off. That guy. All right. Strike, slice. Strike again. Then we'll go for the 17 blocks. We're not keeping it anyways. Block this. I believe this is lethal on us. 33, yep. They do 22 together. 3. And our tails are already gone. Enough. It. But here she goes. I made a little bit farther that time. Let's try one last. Got 6 HP, we can card immediately, which is bad. Burning Dark stack up is very nice. We'll discard. I just want to deck act. Move a card this time. Who's our boss? Hexaghost. Let's see. Let's go this way so we can rest. Forced to leave there though if we go that way. This way. Here. Forced to leave no matter what route we go. At least this one's a little bit later. Alright, we'll go with the card actually. Hey. Like. Block at least one of their hits. Take 6. Can't kill either of them. Just take 1 damage. And for at least 2 attacks in a single turn. There we go. Now we have lethal on this guy next turn. No, we don't. Yes, we do. I think cow drops, they can be very good against low damage won't hit enemies. Let's immediately go for the block. All damage, well, he doesn't have any block up. Caltrops here. Attack. Neutralize. Block. Get rid of his block. Damage, and then he'll damage himself a little bit here. Okay, so we have lethal here. We do not. Oh wait, actually, we barely do. The blade dance again. I'm a sucker for a blade dance. All the damage we can on this first turn. Exactly. Fuck this damage. Block that damage, get him into lethal attacks. Go. Breaks, I mean. Take a heal hook. Caltrops will be good for these guys, because now they're hurt themselves on me. As long as I can block, it should be fine. That's not quite enough, but neutralize. Now we're full blocking that. Taking 7 here, unfortunately. Right, that guy still had his block up. Alright, I did not play that very smart, but here we go anyways. This kind of seems like it's starting to build into those dull decks where they're damaging themselves on me and I have poison, which I don't love. Let's get rid of defense. Definitely want to heal up here. We are not ready for 8. out that guy as I can. No, this guy's also going to be a concern. And of course, gets blocked. That guy's dead now. Still do want to do blocking. Or heal hook. We can't even damage this guy yet because this guy is blocking it. Yeah, now okay. Can at least lower damage we take there. Take 22 damage here, we'll be half dead. Oh, I don't know why I didn't use that second attack. Poison will kill him. Dead. There we go. Survived. Definitely want to grab that. This. Get up. Heal. Hopefully this isn't that would be bad for us. It is not. Okay. Let's do that. We'll start healing. Get rid of them. Things. Let's go. I'm gonna start off with this front guy. Weaken the guy in the middle because he's attacking. We'll block. Again. Full block. Not quite full block. Block, we can kill this guy. Up with a dazed. That's lethal on that guy. He'll get full block. Taking some damage this time. That's doing a lot better than I thought it would. I guess this guy's dead to 2 rounds of poison anyways. And this guy's dead here to poison. So for dexterity is not too bad at all. I think dagger spray. Good for enemies. We got quite lucky on that. Let's neutralize. Kill hook. Dagger spray. Block. Okay, take some damage here, but takes damage. Also poisoning him. Oh, that was a mistake. 8. 13 this time. 9. We just need. There we go, he's dead to poison. Yep. I don't think we can quite take an elite, especially if we got like something like Gremlin Knob where we don't have a lot of like or damage. Let's go for the fight instead. These guys are going to be quite the threat. And here. I'm thinking for. I'm taking 4 again. Always supposed to take care of this guy. Now he's the focus on the guy. There we go. Poison that took care of him, but the artifact. No. Artifact. The energy. The catalyst. Which they don't like. Both will die otherwise. Buy anything. Get rid of a card. Get a second blade dance. Second blade dance one. I don't have the greatest confidence in but we'll give it our all anyways. Definitely save catalyst. Damage here, okay. Fuck that. Now top will actually be pretty good against him. He's doing 6 damage twice. 12 total. Take some damage here. And in my turn when I had attack left. Okay, sure, let's double here. It's probably better wait, but we'll wait one more round. Go up slowly over time. Now it's 5. Eight. Oh, fuck. Hurts. Fuck, that was silly me. Flies. Block. Yep, now we're. Five times 6, that's the big one. That's not very good. Get no block. Maybe I should have doubled that poison earlier after all. Well, at least the ghost didn't get us. I guess the cards did. Another good attempt. Maybe we'll get it. Part 12. Now, thanks for watching. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.